Angel of light, deservingness. Angel of light, greetings, I would like to sing to you. I would my words to sing to you of light, sing to you of joy, and sing to you of healing. For I see, I feel, the places of sadness, the places of wondering, the places of yearning for help. I see them within each of you, for there is always a place like that, is there not? But I see the beautiful light that is coming through, the light that is yours, the light that says, I wish to release that, and so I am here to help you do that. Now, there is a question of deservingness. It is an issue, is it not, in many? Do I deserve to be in a place of joy? Do I deserve to be totally healthy? Do I deserve to have my loved ones around me? Do I deserve to have the darkness, those dark places taken? What is it that I can do further? And I come to bring you this message, that there is no such thing as deservingness. It is a made-up term. It is made up by those who say that you can only have what you wish, if you deserve it. For you can only be totally healed, if you deserve it. Or you can only have abundance, if you deserve it. And you say, but angel of light, I don't have that within me, I am spiritual, and I accept healing. It is a place, beloved, that is within the collective, and, because it is in the collective, it is within each of you as well. But the beauty and the joy that I bring you tonight is that can be transmuted. It is as simple as that. That is what the light does. Now, is that not something to sing about? Something to be joyous about? There is always this perception among many humans that we need to be very serious. But beloved, there is a place of joy, and we do have joy here with us, do we not? That the joy brings the light brings the joy, and the threads of light that you have been gifted with this evening. Yes, threads of light are yours. They can be made into a pattern of whatever you wish. So take the time now. Set your intention for what you wish, and let us use those threads of light to sew a new tapestry. So I leave you now to your sewing, and I sew alongside you. I leave you, but I am right here. You may call on me any time that you wish to sew a tapestry with light. For that is my gift to you, and I really shouldn't even say gift, for it is your divine right, your inheritance, so sew away, my master sewers, even if you are not sure about what it means to sew. For it is not something you do on a regular basis. And I give you my needle, and I give you my thread of light, and you will find it is very easy. Farewell. Lovely one who serves and Shoshanna, we can only open the door. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om. Greetings to you, one who serves here, Shoshanna is here, and we have no follow-up to that wonderful message from Sananda, so we move directly into your questions, if you have them. Member: yes, I have. Master: OWS: yes, please. Member: greetings, could you kindly tell us all the wonderful changes that are about to happen to all of us around the world? Master: OWSO, my dear brother, you know we cannot do that. We cannot do that. That, even if we could, because it would be interfering or intervening in your journey. You must go, as Sananda has said, as your movies and the Matrix gave. We can only open the door. We are opening the door for you, but you have to move through it, so we cannot get in and interfere with the surprises that are ahead for you. Even those that have the ears to hear and the eyes to see at this point. Even those of you that are awake are going to be astounded at times by some of the things that come forward. Even those things that are so deep within the human psyche, that has been held back for so long, but has been coming to the surface more and more and more, and are going to continue to do so. The rapid changes starting with your day, tomorrow, as the inauguration occurs of the One, and we use that term purposefully here, the One. We will not go further into that now. That is up to your imagination, to understand what we are saying here, but just be ready for these changes and adapt to them, as they come. Your life, your third-dimensional illusion, your matrix is in the process of crumbling, and we also use that term purposefully, crumbling. Because it is going to be a new world that you are creating. Shoshanna, do you have anything you add? Master Shoshanna: well, we will add a perspective here if we may, dear brother. Member: yes, please, absolutely. Master Shoshanna, dear brother, we do not wish to sound, as you call it, a downer, but you must be aware that there is still a fight ahead. There are still battles to be won, and, as we find it, the lineup for these battles is extraordinary. But you must not find frustration or disappointment in your being, as things will move as they are meant to, you see. Things will move forward as they are meant to, and there is great change in the air. But we must caution you to remain living in the moment. Enjoy the moment. Be in the moment. Enjoy what is around you. Be in joy and enjoy no matter what the battle is. Because that is the position of the enlightened ones, you see. No matter what is happening, they find the joy, they find the beauty, they find solace in the moment, you see. So, yes, there is great change, and we will tell you that you will see battles to create the change. It is not an overnight process, as most of you wish for, but it is coming. So please, dear brother, be patient, open your ears, open your eyes, and open your heart. Namaste. Master OWS. But we will tell you a little bit further though, is, as these changes continue to develop, you will see an acclamation. Those that are beginning to acclimate to these changes more, and beginning to, if you have a term, change their tunes more and more as they begin to awaken. That is what we can tell you at this point. Member excellent, thank you. Master OWS. Yes, would there be any other questions here? Member okay, this is. I have had a situation where I have done many travelings, and here they are everywhere in the cosmos, in the universe, in the inner earth, and I experience them, I sense them, I feel them extremely, I know exactly what is going on, but I do not have this kind of brilliant, clear, third eye vision. Really, I am not seeing it like I would open my eyes to see, and I know others are seeing that. I know my mother had experience about a week ago where she was seeing everything in vivid, technicolor, you know, in her third eye. So, I've been kind of annoyed for a while, but I asked my higher self what the situation was, and whether there was damage in childhood, and yet there was some, but it wasn't the major thing. The major thing, as I understand it, is that I had made a decision, or a choice to not have the third eye vision, but that now, I'm sort of grown beyond that choice in my life. So, when I first came in, it was a choice not to have that vision. So, then my question for you is, do you concur? And second of all, do you have some kind of an affirmation to say, like to dissolve that promise, or that choice, whatever? And also, does the Shoshanna have any natural ways to help my third eye open, like things I can take? Master OWS. But, since you have mentioned directly to Shoshanna, we will turn that over to her. Master Shoshanna. So dear sister, you have posed a difficult question for us, but we will in many ways attempt to help. So, there is a formula that must be used to allow the third eye to open, dear one. And that is, first and foremost, letting go of all attachments. It is not something that you wanted to hear. You would like a potion, a lotion, something to take internally, some procedure, but it is all internally, see? It is all awareness. It is all inside of you. If you believe that you made a promise in the beginning, lifetime not to open your third eye, and you wish to dissolve that promise, it is as simple as clicking your heels 3 times. I do not wish for this. Member. Oh my goodness, really, from The Wizard of Oz? Master Shoshanna. Yes, that was a very brilliant movie, you see, with lots of lessons that apply to all of us right now. You do not ask to limit your spiritual path. You just simply must make a decision in this current life to do the things you need to do, to have your third eye open a little more. We plan that it is open, but you wish for it to open a little more. And you cannot, as beings, do any comparison. You cannot compare yourself to another, as that will slow the process. You cannot look over at another and say, oh, I wish for that. Oh, I wish for that. Oh, I want that. As soon as you do that, you put yourself in a position of not following your true path. You are sidetracked. You are distracted. You cannot do that. So if you wish for the full opening of your third eye, the first and foremost attitude must be not to look a glance, look to the left, look to the right, at other. That is a mistake. You must focus solely on yourself, you see. And you must simply ask. And when you ask for this to occur, you cannot say in that moment, well, that didn't work, because it is timing. You see. It is divine timing. And as you wish for this with all your heart, and all your soul, and all your mind, and you put yourself in that position of desire, and you work at that, and you wish for that, and you wish for the God source to fully integrate and merge with your third eye. You must be in that, in that vision, you see. Does that make sense, dear sister? Member, it does. Can I clarify one thing? Master Shoshanna, yes. Member, okay, it seems like we don't want to go in the negative. I do not wish for this, but would it be better to say I wish for my third eye to be fully open? Is that correct? Master Shoshanna, yes. Member, okay. I wish that. Thank you. That is wonderful. Master Shoshanna, Namasaint, dear sister, Master OWS, we have something to add here, and that is your saying. Be careful of what you wish for, because if you do indeed wish for your third eye to open fully, and it does, are you ready for that? Because as Shoshanna has given, there are attachments that you still have, programming that is still within you, that if you were to open your third eye immediately, you would not be ready for what you would then see. Member, okay? Can I say to gradually open more and more, or something like that? Master Shoshanna, yes, that is appropriate. And then also, you must continue to be consciously aware of letting go of those attachments in the moment, you see, in the moment, that is the key, Nam asked. Member, let me ask one more quick question. Master OWS, we would say one more thing. That is when those that have attempted to take heaven by storm in terms of moving through their Kundalini expression, before it was time for them to do so, and they move, at that point, they move into a temporary, but they move through a term of an insanity, because they are not ready for the tremendous energies that are released at that point. So very similar in opening your third eye in this respect. Member, yes. I had to follow up question, if we open our third eye, and we're seeing from the third eye as well as the big physical eye, can we distinguish the difference, or do we not know, or is that part of the problem? Master Shoshanna, we would like to add our perspective here to dear sister. May we go first? We would like to add here. The third eye opening. It is not what you think it is. It is not your forehead opens up and suddenly you have three eyes. That is not how it occurs. What happens is your vision, your physical vision changes. So that in each moment, you find the wisdom in the experience. You find the godliness in the experience. You find the reverie, the joy, the amazing life moment that you are experiencing in the moment when you see through your third eye, through your physical eyes. So for example, if you were viewing a situation from a third eye advantage, you would, when you knew that your mother was having a vivid experience, you would revel in that. You would find great joy in that. You would be exalted by that. You would praise God for that. You see, that is the divine opening of the third eye. If you found yourself wishing for it or feeling frustrated by it or wanting to know why you didn't have the experience, you are not seeing this as a third eye. Does that make sense here, sister? Member, yes, definitely. And I was happy that at her age 93, the question mark comes in like, what if it's some kind of dementia, or something like that? And I think, I was like one way or another. I want to support her, and not feeling scared, and being okay with it. Then also a little bit of concern, that there might be something wrong. Do you think there was something wrong, or was it just a third eye experience? Master Shoshanna, dear sister, there was never anything wrong. There is no wrongness to human experience. There is never a wrongness to it. It is just an experience, you see. What we find, though, we can be candid here, if we may, dear sister. What we find is that she is viewing heaven. She is becoming closer to her God self. She is viewing heaven from her position, and we find that when many are ready to transition, they begin to see heaven. They begin to see things that you cannot see. They are naturally opening their third eye to the possibility of becoming one with their God consciousness, without knowing that that is what they are doing. That is often what you call a dementia patient, which we do not call it that, is doing. They are viewing heaven, and they cannot explain it, you see. They don't have the language. They are not bound by the earth anymore, you see. So we will say that your beautiful mother is rejoining her divine soul, and that is what she is doing. We do not know anything more than that, but we do know that that is a common experience for those that are moving forward in their transition. We apologize if we have shaken you up, but that is what we know. Member, no, I know there is a question as to whether she would ascend, or whether or not. So, yeah, I kind of hope she might ascend with us, but okay. Thank you. Master OWS, would there be other questions? Member, good morning. I have a question, please. Master OWS, yes. Member, this morning during meditation, I have an experience that I was in front of like some being that they were debating among themselves whether they should drop the veil on me, and each one of them expressed their opinion, and they look at me, and I said from the inner part of me, I said, I think I am pretty, and then they dropped the veil. But what is the meaning of they dropping the veil? Thank you. Master OWS, we would ask you that question, what is that meaning for you? What does it mean to drop the veil? What is the meaning for you? Member, wow, I really don't know. Master OWS, you know, just as all that are listening here know the answer to this. What we have been speaking of for quite some time now, each and every time you come together about dropping the matrix, letting the matrix go, moving on, moving through the attention process. It is all one and the same. You are in the process of doing exactly that, dropping the veil. And you have also heard before that those have come through this one. James has said many times, indeed, there is no veil. It is only there if you believe it is there. So if you begin to more and more believe that it is not there, and see that it really never was there to begin with, then you begin to understand more fully what it means to move on beyond the third-dimensional illusory matrix. You are in that process of moving beyond it right now. So begin to believe it. Believing is seeing. Remember that. Believing is seeing, and once you fully believe, then you begin to fully know, and once you fully know, guess what? The third eye truly begins to open more and more at that point. That is the key. Believing is seeing. Practice that and your third eye will continue to open more and more. Member, one who serves, I also heard that kind of a feeling. That at that moment, after my veil dropped, I have some ability to tune in into the flow of knowledge, into the flow of wisdom of the world. That is kind of a feeling that. Master Shoshanna, we must contribute to your sister, if we may. May we contribute to you, sister? Member, yes, thank you. Master Shoshanna, dear sister. We know you as a being that has always had this ability, that has a great intuitive ability to tap into the energy that you find yourself in, the energy of others, the energy of the earth, the energy of the plants. You have always had this ability. You brought this with you in this lifetime. What is stopping you from fully immersing into this ability is that perhaps you would feel alone. Perhaps you would feel that there are no others that can do this. Perhaps you are, as all beings do, holding back for whatever reason. You are holding back. If one immerses themselves in their full ability, they will go beyond what they find themselves in, and perhaps beyond is unknown, which in many respects is a scary place for human beings to go beyond and to find themselves in what they do not know, you see. But we will tell you, dear one, you must acknowledge in this moment, right now, that disability that you have always had, and you do not need to cultivate it. It is there for you. And that is why the veil drops, because it is showing you that you must acknowledge this once and for all, and live it. Does this make sense here, sister? Member, oh my goodness. That makes a lot of sense now. Master Shoshanna, yes, Nam asked. Master OWS, very good. Are there further questions here? Member, I have a question, please, and reading. Master OWS, yes. Member, there is a stomach flu going around my area. hitting people quite hard. All of it is to say to me that perhaps we have something to do with kind of transforming, purging out of some of the necessary evil, if you will, something like that. Master OWS, so is your question here? Why are these ones having, as you say, stomach flu? Remember, that's right. Master OWS, we would say it is all about imbalance. It is all about the mind, body, and spirit being out of balance. And those things that are in your air and your water, all of these things contribute to that out of balance situation. But beyond that, it is a belief. Again, believing is seeing. So if one were to fully believe that they could never have a sickness, or an illness, or anything of this nature, then they would not, you see. So those that go through life more and more without those illnesses more fully believe in themselves, within them, that they will not have these illnesses. But those that believe they will have these ailments, such as those that say, oh, it is the change of season, so now, it is time to get sick. And there are many that go through that. They believe 2 times, maybe 1, but usually 2 times a year, they will have that. Even this one we speak through James used to have that belief, that when the seasons changed, he would have some type of sickness. He got over that. He doesn't believe that way anymore. So very seldom does he have this issue. It still crops up some, but it is not fully the way it was before. So for those that have this, they need to begin to let go of that. That's simply programming. Simply programming by those of your cabal, and those that have created that. Put that into the atmosphere, so to speak, even literally put it into the atmosphere in some case. So we need to let go of the thinking of that. So if they have, as you say, some stomach flu, it does not mean you need to have it. Do not believe that you will. Believing is seeing. Shoshanna, do you have anything? Master Shoshanna, well, we will ask something here, something simple. May we ask? Member, yes, that would be nice. Thank you. Master Shoshanna, an illness. It's an opportunity to master the body. That is all it is. In this human experience, when you find yourself out of balance, as one who serves has given, it is the opportunity to put yourself back in balance. It is your opportunity to learn to master the physical. That is all it is. That is all it has ever been, you see. So each person that finds themselves in some kind of illness, they must know. You wish for us to repeat? Member, I thought the definitive mastering our bodies. Master Shoshanna, that is the point of illnesses, to learn mastery. That is the point of all of them. Master OWS, very good. Then we move on. Is there any further question? We take one more, as there is, we need to release channels. No further question? Then Shoshanna, do you have parking message? Master Shoshanna, well, we will just say that in each moment that you find yourself in the 3rd dimensional realm, wondering what is next. The only thing that is next for you is to learn mastery. Become the master that you are, and apply the principles of mastery over your current moment. Namaste. Master OWS, very good. Then we simply reiterate what Sananda said earlier, time to get to work, time to go about your Father's mission, your higher God, self-mission. Time to begin more and more to reconnect with that higher God self within you. Shanti, peace be with you, be the one. Source arrayofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light, click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.